name is Emily. I'm the co-chair of DSA Fresno, and so DSA Fresno is the socialist group. We're a part of the Democratic Socialist of America, the national organization. We are partnering with Peace Fresno today to do this protest against Jim Costa, who's up in that building upstairs somewhere, or we're not sure if he's actually in town or not, but his staff is definitely here today. So what we're doing today is, like you can see from some of the signs, is Jim Costa was one of 5 Democrats nationwide who supported this farm bill that had a little hidden provision, bit of text in the bill that stopped any action on blocking the Yemen war for the rest of the year. So that was like a week or so ago. And that's directly because the Senate, the United States Senate, actually, Republicans and Democrats both joined forces and said that, they don't want to do the Yemen war anymore, and they wanted to block support of it because the Saudi Arabian government is largely the one who's responsible for the attacks on Yemen, and there's 12 to 14 million people at risk of famine and starving to death, essentially, according to the United Nations. And you can, totally just go look that up online, like I'm not just making this stuff up. So we're here because Jim Costa was one of 5 people who are Democrats in the country who voted for this, and actually I think maybe 12 Republicans had joined with the Democrats, so it was a weird situation where there's some Republicans who were joining with the Dems and some Dems who were joining with the Republicans, so it was kind of wacky, but basically he bucked the party and he went with the conservatives on this, even though the Yemen war is essentially a genocide. They're going to be like eradicating that whole country. I mean, it's really, really terrible. There's thousands of children already who have died, and so we're not okay with being associated with a congressman like Jim Costa who has done this in the name of Fresno. Like, he repeatedly mentioned the Central Valley in his press release the day that he voted for this, and Fresno doesn't benefit from the Yemen war at all. There's really nothing about it that helps anyone other than the Saudi Arabian government and people who sell war weapons to the Saudi Arabian government. So it's not helping anybody. It's just an inhumane, unjust war, and it's been going on since 2015, I believe, when Barack Obama signed off on it, but then they slowed it down, and then once Trump came into office, he revved it up again. So it's really, really... we're out here because we are an anti-war group. We're in favor of full liberation for all people, and we don't believe in U.S. military imperialism. There's a lot better ways we could be spending our money and our time than bombing innocent people for no reason at all. So that's who I am, and that's what I'm about. Peace Fresno has been around for a long time. They're a very well-known anti-war organization, so I reached out to them because I really respect the kind of work that they do, and we had a pretty good turnout today. A bunch of different people from a bunch of different backgrounds, and so Democrats and Republicans are pretty united for the most part. When you talk to the average voter or the average person walking down the street, like, they don't really want the war in Yemen. It isn't doing anything for them. It's so it's odd that Jim Costa would be supporting this when by and large it isn't doing any favors for us, and it's just making things worse and making the United States complicit in the genocide. So yeah, that's about it.
You say you're a Democratic Socialist. Can you tell me the difference between a socialist and an American Democrat?
Well, so Democratic Socialist of America is not a political party. We are an organization. A socialist and Democrats from the Democratic Party are not necessarily socialists. Like, the Democrat in the name of our organization refers to like democracy, and so we have Democratic Socialists to remind people that socialism is about bringing democracy. We want to democratize the society.
Okay.
But Democrats, as in the Democratic Party, I mean, some people in DSA are in the Democratic Party, some are not. Some really hate the Democratic Party.
Well, you got Bernie Sanders, you got Alexandra, they're socialists, right?
So they are identifying as Democratic Socialists, and sometimes people in DSA say they are not socialist enough, but they shouldn't be calling them socialists. So we're a big tech organization, and so we have disagreements disagreements sometimes, you know?
Okay, go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, but so Democratic people from the Democratic Party, I mean, it's sort of like anything else in which there's a lot of people, so a lot of people have different opinions on, you know, what should be the official thing for the Democratic Party.
Okay, would you say being a Democratic Socialist, are you to the left of the regular Democrat then?
Yes,
You're
very
even
much so.
you're farther to the left then, okay?
Yes.
Where do rights come from?
Where do rights come
Yeah,
from?
where do rights come from?
In what context? Like,
Just where do they come from in broad general? Where do they come from?
I mean, we believe that everybody has rights. I mean, I don't know if you're trying to talk about like the constitutional rights. I mean, I think that in terms of like on paper, I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about like legal, like, you know,
Well, just
United
like,
Nations.
okay, you have Venezuela as a socialist country and it's collapsing and people are eating dogs. And then you have Mexico's a democracy.
Well, you know what?
Mexico's a democracy.
Organization or,
no, I'm an independent news
I know,
journalist.
but you never
Okay,
told me
Mexico's
where
a
you were
democracy.
from.
Mexico's a democracy,
Yeah.
right? And they're
And so is the
controlled
United
by.
States of America. And
No,
you know,
America is not a democracy. America is a republic. So can you tell me the difference between a democracy and a republic?
okay. So I would really appreciate it if you could give me your card.
Well, I'll give you one of my cards.
Can I have it right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get it from my car though.
Okay.
So
can
you want
go
to end
do
this
that?
then?
Well, yeah, no, because I'm just a little bit worried.
Well, I'm
about
just asking the
where
questions.
if this is a good faith interview.
Oh, it is, because I'm trying to ask just, I think, relevant questions that
Okay.
Americans,
Well, you know,
the media doesn't really.
I gave you, if you want a full example of what DSA is and what we stand for, you can go
No,
online.
I'm just trying to ask.
DSAUSA.org.
Yeah, I'm just trying to ask certain questions. I think the media should really be asking, because I don't think a lot of people today
Well, you're
know the
coming
difference between a
across with-
republic and
Okay.
a democracy.
Okay. Well, that's your
Most Americans.
opinion, though.
Well, that's why I asked you. Can you
I
tell me
know.
the difference?
So any old person with a video camera doesn't necessarily make them a journalist. So
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know who
that's
you
true.
are. I don't know who
I'm
you
not
are,
a
where
journalist.
you're
I'm not a
coming
journalist.
from. Okay,
By
so
far,
you're-
I'm not.
So you're independent media, but you're not a journalist?
Yeah, I'm just
And
a
you don't
concerned
have a
citizen.
card?
Oh, I got my
So
card.
you
I'll give you one of my
you're
cards.
not telling me where you're
I'm gonna go.
where this
I'm
is
gonna.
being posted.
I am gonna go get my card right now for you. All right?
Okay,
I'll go
well,
get it right now.
Where
all
are
right?
you gonna post this video?
It says it on the card. I'll go get it for you right now.
That's the best ones though, bro. When you go off the cuff with it, because it's from the heart and it's real.
Yeah.
It's not a script. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what they do. They write a script and they read it to us and they lie to us in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On some real.
I know.
What's going on, man? Charlie in the box. Check it out. Look at what I got my box today is gonna be. Oh, damn.